Greetings, everyone. Let's embark on a remarkable journey that unfolded more than 20 years ago, a profound near-death experience, NDE, that remained hidden in the depths of her memories, only to resurface after nearly 2 decades of introspection and contemplation. This pivotal moment transpired on a bustling highway, where her vehicle surged at an astounding speed of 75 miles per hour, surpassing the prescribed limit of 65 miles per hour. Despite her habitual aversion to seatbelts, a mysterious intuition had lingered for a fortnight, compelling her to fasten it securely. However, fate took an enigmatic turn. Nestled on the passenger side floorboard lay a bag phone designated for a call to a friend. Yet, a conscious decision to postpone retrieving it until surpassing another vehicle and a bridge underscored her actions. In a consequential moment, as she neared overtaking the other car, an inadvertent movement disengaged her seatbelt while she reached for the phone, causing an abrupt swerve due to the close proximity to the neighboring vehicle. The aftermath was nothing short of terrifying, her car hurtling headfirst into the median, executing a series of flips across the median and 2 oncoming traffic lanes, ultimately resulting in her expulsion from the vehicle. In the wake of the incident, her existence teetered on the edge, her life discovered by a passerby a mere 40 feet from the wreckage, lying face down, the ominous shade of blue painting her complexion. Fortuitously, a serendipitous alignment placed a nurse in the vehicle directly trailing hers and another in the leading car from the opposing lane, acting as guardian angels, ensuring her airway remained clear until the ambulance's arrival. Rushing her to Ottawa, Kansas, luck prevailed with the presence of a trauma doctor who visited bi-monthly, urgently intubating her before the transfer to Research Medical Center in Kansas City, a hub with enhanced medical capabilities. Conscious recollection began fading, replaced by fleeting moments of an out-of-body experience, observing the surroundings from an otherworldly viewpoint. Our form lay below, struggling to reunite with our physicality, amid a mesmerizing array of lights and hues. Disconnected, her corporeal self felt like an empty vessel, the memories dissipating as the impending move to the medical facility approached. The subsequent memory is an awakening in a plain white room, lacking intricate details, but inhabited by 6 towering radiant entities, 3 on each side, emanating an ethereal glow that might evoke thoughts of angels, yet lacking the stereotypical winged appearance. More details from her account will unfold shortly. Her journey involved grappling with the duality of existence, delving into the mystery of her experiences within this realm. Her hospital room became a haven for introspection. From her corner perspective, she beheld her broken, lifeless body, perceiving it as a vacant shell, devoid of the vibrant essence that once animated it. Amid this contemplation, her mother's steadfast presence left an enduring imprint on her consciousness. Although her family hadn't been particularly religious, her mother vigilantly occupied the bedside, offering heartfelt prayers. This unwavering support became a profound source of solace during this bewildering phase. As she traversed this ethereal realm, thoughts converged on her family, especially her younger brother, then approximately 16 years old. An assembly of celestial beings illustrated the ripples of her accident, forecasting potential ramifications on her brother's future relationships, potentially impeding successful romantic unions due to lingering emotional devastation. This realization, humbling and stark, revealed the intricate interconnectedness binding individuals. The final coherent memory is encircled by a gathering of around 12 luminous beings. Engaged in deliberation, seemingly assessing her fate, return to the physical realm or persist in her ethereal state, the decision appeared detached from her agency. Understanding the consequences of either path etched an enduring mark on her consciousness. The re-entry into the tangible realm lacked the theatricality often portrayed in cinematic sequences. Absent were the grand declarations of "I've returned," and absent too were the probing questions about the events that unfolded during her absence. Nevertheless, a singular memory from that reawakening persists in her mind. A friend, the very same person she had intended to contact on her bag phone, lay slumbering beside her bed. The air in the room bore witness to an overpowering aura of affection and comfort, reminiscent of the emotions she had encountered on the other side. In that fleeting instant, a realization dawned that this love exists ubiquitously, an unseen force threading its way through the fabric of the cosmos. The toll of physical injuries sustained in the accident was staggering. 6 fractured ribs, a cracked pelvis, a broken ankle, a dislocated chin necessitating the insertion of metal plates, and a splenectomy. Yet it wasn't the catalogue of injuries that resonated most profoundly within her. Instead, it was the profound encounter with unconditional love on the other side that reverberated, revealing it as a foundational force that permeates the universe. Contemplating her experiences, she grapples with the facade of fear, acknowledging its guise in our lives, the deception that it is non-existent. This fear is a construct of our minds, a phantom we mistakenly believe to be absent. She witnessed it both on the other side and, gazing at her friend, realized its presence within him too. It emanated from his eyes, a radiance she marveled at, recognizing it as an essence he too embodied. Amongst her recollections, vivid memories surface, the sensation of being restrained in wheelchairs during arduous physical therapy sessions. A disquieting vulnerability lingered, a fear of slipping away or being inadvertently overturned. Her body felt rigid, its movements disconcertingly out of sync with her consciousness. Her memory etched the tendency of her body to falter during moments of stress, even resulting in droplets of saliva. The stark limitations of her physicality loomed large as she was wheeled back to her room post-therapy. Once, she caught sight of someone in a wheelchair approaching, only to realize it was her reflection in a mirror. This jarring experience served as a poignant reminder of her detachment from her physical vessel. Her odyssey continued with a transfer to a neurological hospital. During the ambulance journey, she lingered in a hazy state of consciousness, bombarded by a torrential cascade of sensory input, a challenge exacerbated by her head injuries. The subsequent memory etched in her psyche was the arrival at Meadowbrook, where she underwent her inaugural bath. Baths had always been her refuge, a means to unwind. But this time, an entanglement of tubes and wires rendered a conventional bath impossible. Instead, the medical team opted for a sponge bath, allowing her to cleanse her hair. However, the turning point arrived with the introduction of a specialized bath chair. Secured snugly into the chair, she descended into a bath of warm, effervescent water. At this juncture, she began sensing a rekindling connection with her physical form, an awakening within the confines of her corporeal being.